Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 4 of The Banks Are in Meltdown, and with me, your host, Liquidation Willie. Of course, I'm joking, but all at the same time, not. This is Day Trade with Tony, the channel that's talking about day trading the stock market. And today, yet another day for day trading the banks. The banks. So last Friday, let's rewind a little bit. So last Friday we had the Silicon Valley Bank went into liquidation and basically failed. Followed very sharply by Signature Bank, and Signature Bank has, I've just learned today, criminal proceedings being opened up, and criminal investigations being opened up into some of their crypto practices. Of course, on top of that, you've got the Silvergate Capital. You've got a whole bunch of other stocks that just today were just in the banking sector. Of course, First Republic Bank has been downgraded by analysts to junk and sold off heavily. And I'll show you exactly what's going on with some of these stocks. Because quite frankly, it's kind of scary. If you are old enough to remember the debacle that was the 2008 financial meltdown and how long it took us to recover from that, this potentially could end up doing that again. So what happened today is, yes, we had the meltdown on Friday with Silicon Valley Bank and Signature Bank and Silvergate is still trading, but it is in a lot of trouble. And then we had a continuation of sell-off on Monday, a lot of volatility on Monday. Probably one of the most volatile days, particularly the banking sector, that I've seen in a long time, and allowed me to have, one of the best days this year, if not the best day this year so far. After having certainly the worst start to the year, possibly my worst start ever. To a trading day. Another good day trading yesterday. So managed to have a good day's trading yesterday. Not all because of the banking stocks, but we got one stock that gave us 10k, but the rest were banking stocks. Today we traded 3 stocks, 2 of them banking stocks. So First Republic Bank, and which is now analysts are rating as junk, and traded Charles Schwab. So that was another one. Not technically a bank in the true sense, but it's still in the finance sector. And we traded Thermogenesis, which we traded on the small account. It was the one that got us to goal on the small account. Kicked off the day, traded this pre-market, moved up on a good catalyst, and it moved up 158% on the day. So we were able to trade that long. Now, we traded First Republic Bank both short pre-market and long after the bell, and we've made over, well, just short of $5,000 on that one. That was the big winner today for us, and we also made about $325 on Charles Schwab and almost $1,000 on THMO. So that was today in a nutshell. The trading hasn't finished, but I have. I'm exercising my motto, which is get green, stay green, get to goal and get out. Across both accounts today, that's what I've done. I got green on this account. Obviously, I finished trading the small account. The small account challenge video is already up, so go and check that out. But I finished trading the small account, switched to this account, got green. Stayed green, had a good win with First Republic. Then tried to that was shorting it. Then tried to go long on First Republic, and I gave some of that back. Then went long on it a little bit later and recovered those losses. Finished positive and green both long and short. Traded Charles Schwab to the long side. Traded THMO to the long side first thing. So I am a long bias trader. Going short, particularly for something on short sale restriction, I'm not comfortable with that. Just the way my setup is, it's a string to my ball I can play. And when the markets are the way they have been this last few days, this week, let's say day 4 of banking meltdown, then I will trade short because that's where the opportunity is. But it is not my forte. It is something that I prefer to trade to the long side. I prefer to buy low, sell high, rather than sell high, buy low. That's just the way I am. That's just the way my setup is, and it's just how I like to operate. So the banking sector is where a lot of the volatility still is. It's where a lot of volatility has been all week, and probably will continue to be that way for the rest of this week. So let's have a look at the trades, shall we? Let's have a look at what we actually did today. Okay, so First Republic Bank, let's go pre-market. And I think we traded Thermogenesis first. That was our first trade. So Thermogenesis, I got this move up on the small account. Then I got the back end of the move on this account. And then it just sold off. So we pretty much judged the top. And as it started to pull back, we got out of the position. And then it just pretty much sold off for the rest of the day. So that was Thermogenesis. And this is why you don't want to. So if I just kind of zoom out. This is why you don't want to be in the back end of the move. If you look, it's just it's not reliable. I mean, yes, it's moving up a little bit now, but there's the back end of the move underneath the VWAP, selling off pretty much all day. So that was Thermogenesis. We had a little bit of a pop, more of a scalp than an actual trade. I mean, they're all trades in their own way, but it's more of a scalp than anything else. Then we traded First Republic Bank. And you can see here that coming into the open, I got in there for the break of $33. It sold off, and I covered a bit down here to start off with. As it pulled all the way back, I exited the rest for kind of break even. As it broke new lows, I entered again for again short, and then covered partial here. It did pull back, and then I added to the position short here, and covered the rest at the bottom. So that was First Republic Bank. We did trade this a little bit later as it moved up. It broke the VWAP. I got in at the top here, long, and it didn't quite go my way. I got in for the break of $37, which has been, previous days, it's been a significant level. So I got in for the break of $37. It moved up a little bit higher before then selling off. And as it broke the VWAP, I just got out. So the range was huge. And I gave it enough. I think the range was about $1.50 at the time. So I gave it pretty much $1.50 to the downside. But then it was like the VWAP. So I got out when it broke the VWAP. I did go long. So we got this consolidation, almost a double bottom type setup on the 1 minute. As it started to break $35, I got in again. A little bit of a pullback. So I thought, oh, hang on a minute, it's doing the same thing. But I thought, no, I'll hold it to the VWAP. And if it bounces on the VWAP, fine. If it breaks the VWAP, I'll get out again. It didn't pull all the way to the VWAP. It moved up, and then I was able to take some profits here, and then I was able to trade it up here as well. So that was First Republic Bank. And what I'll do is I'll tack both of those the trades on both of those tickers, long and short, on the back of this recap. Then we traded Charles Schwab in between going short and long on this. So Charles Schwab was here, and we just took a quick trade here. So it moved up, and then we got out very, very quickly. It's kind of more of a scalp than anything else. We got leverage on Charles Schwab, so that's why I was looking at this. And I just wasn't feeling it. As it started to pull back from kind of 57.20, I just wasn't feeling it. So I'll just get out and cut it for a small profit. That was Charles Schwab. As I say, I will tag the recordings of these. Now, if you were watching the live stream earlier, you'll have seen these actually take place live. But if you weren't watching the live stream earlier, where were you? Why weren't you? Come on, sort yourself out. There's no better place to be than watching me trading live. So I do that every single day, an hour before the market opens for the last 60 minutes of the pre-market session, and then another 90 minutes after the bell rings. So if you're not, if you didn't know I was trading live, then why not? Are you not subscribed to the channel? If you are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell and you'll get notified the next time I do trade live, so you won't miss another thing. You'll also get notified when I drop another video like this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you've hit the notification bell, and make sure you've hit the thumbs up button. It really is important to me. It really helps with the algorithm. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not asking for any money or donations or anything like that. So what I'm asking you for is just interact with the channel, drop a comment, hit the like button. It really helps me out. So what does that do today in terms of overall? If I take in the 1,300 I made from 1,375 that I made on the small account today, plus the 6,000, just over $6,000 that I've made on this account as well, it takes us close to 8,000 on the day. So let's this is 7,500 actually. So it's 7,597 in total. So let's have a look at what that does overall, because I'm having a great March. I really am having a great March. I've taken some big risks, but they've paid off. So 7,500 in total today is what we're doing. Monday was phenomenal. I finished 63,000 up on the main account. I still had that 20,000 drawdown on the small account. But let's look at the details overall for March, and we'll look at year to date, and that's important. So 174,000 in gross profits for March. We've still got quite a substantial amount of trading to do. We've got 12 more trading days, 2 this week, and then 2 more weeks to go. So there's no doubt in my mind I'm going to have my best ever trading month. If I go back to the calendar here, and you can see that we started very well, and we had a day almost twice goal. So the goal is $6,000 a day, almost twice goal on the first day of March. Then we were $22,000, a big day, over $20,000. Small day, I had the issues with my teeth and had to have root canal, so that was a small day there. Came back in on Monday. Mondays are not my greatest day for trading. For some reason, I'm actually in a losing position on Mondays, even though the Monday just gone, I had a phenomenal Monday. So over goal on Tuesday, twice goal Wednesday, 4 times goal, more than 4 times goal on the Thursday, and then a 34K day last Friday. Massive day on Monday, another big day yesterday, thanks to one trade in particular, and over goal again today. So we're just having a great March. So go back to what's actually happening in March. If I look at my K ratio, risk versus reward for March, it's on point. It's a 2. 2 is a good K ratio. 2 to 1 risk reward. It's a good K ratio. It's a good risk reward. So I'm trading good in March. I traded fantastic in January. Had a bit of a downward dog in February, but the least said about that, the better. 78% of the trades that I take, so almost 4 out of 5 trades that I take in March have been profitable. Today, 100%. Everything I've traded today has been profitable. It's gone my way. It's gone in my favor. So the March, not the small drawdown, but the equity curve. It's more of a snake, an equity snake. Fantastic. But if I look at the days times, you can see here. If I pull that back, based on every day is profitable for March in terms of days of the week. But what I'll do is I'll just show you the difference if I pull this back from a year-to-date point of view. Even though I've had a big day, still losing on Mondays. Mondays, for whatever reason, I'm not having a good time on Mondays. Maybe I'm just getting a weekend hangover, and Mondays are proving to be a little bit more difficult, and it takes me a while to get into the swing of things for the week. But the rest of the week, great. What I would say here is, look at this. This is what I want to bring everyone's attention to. We had a terrible month in February, nowhere near goal, but less than half goal for the month. But we had our best ever month in January. 175,000 plus change. We're 174,000 plus change. So we've got 12 trading days left, and I need $1,000 to have my best ever trading month. So I'm not going to stop there. I need to get over that 200K mark for March. If I look at where we should be across the course of for pro rata for March, across the course of the year, we should be at 360,000. We're almost, what's that, 46,000 ahead of goal already. So another 10K, and then we've covered off the debacle that was February, and we're still maintaining that 50,000 ahead of goal. So I'm absolutely stoked with the way March is going at the moment. Really, I'm stoked with the performance in March. Now, you do have to get a little bit of luck, but you create your own luck in the world. You do need a strategy that works. You need to execute against that strategy. And for me, my strategy is profitable. It has been profitable for a couple of years now, consistently profitable. So if you want to learn my strategy, by the way, I do teach people to trade. I've got a private Discord. If you want to join the community, you can either become a member here, or you can sign up for the Day Trade with Tony education course, and I'll be your mentor and help you if you're struggling with day trading. It's not for everybody. Just remember that it's not for everybody. Certainly, the way I trade is more aggressive than I would advise anybody to trade. I've got a large account. I'm trading with a large account, so I can afford to be more aggressive. I've made quite a substantial amount of money day trading now, so I enjoy, and just my style. I enjoy the competition against the market. I enjoy the process. And I think that's another big thing. If you're thinking of becoming a day trader, or you want to try your hand at day trading, thinking it's going to be get rich quick, it's not. It takes quite some time to get the skill set, to become disciplined. It does take a long time to learn get the knowledge and the skill set, and to learn it and become consistently profitable. And I use that word twice because it's important that it is consistency. So what I would say to you is educate yourself first. Learn about the stock market. Learn a strategy that's proven, a documented strategy that's proven to be profitable, and practice in a simulator. Do not jump in feet first with a live account until you've proven that you can be profitable in a simulator. Now, there are big differences between trading in a simulator than trading it for real in a live account. The emotional aspect alone is huge, okay? So trading a simulator first. It's like going to the gym, and I say this on many occasions, it's like going to the gym. You don't go in and try and bench press 200 pounds straight away. That's not to say you won't be able to bench press 200 pounds if you train up to it. So it's the discipline and the muscle memory of trading, the strategy and the patterns and looking for the breakouts. It's no different than going to the gym and trying to bench press. You start off with smaller amounts and work your way up. So if you're trading, you want to be starting off small. Trading simulator first. That's like swimming with your water wings on, your inflatable armbands. It's a safety net. Then once you've got to a point where the muscle memory kicks in and you're consistently profitable, you start small. You want to be starting small, so you're risking minimal amounts. The emotional element is not going to deter you from making logical decisions and trading in your account, in your strategy, and being profitable that way. So going back to what I was saying, trading a simulator first, and then when you do trade live, trade small. So that's all I've got to say on the matter. I'll be doing it all again. If you missed me trading live this morning, as I said earlier, make sure you've got you subscribe to the channel and you've got the notification bell hit. That way you won't miss another thing. Come join me tomorrow. We do it live every single day. All the trades I've taken, both on the small account and on the main account, I did in my live stream earlier today. I've not traded since. I'm going to go and watch my my team get absolutely hammered in the Champions League. We've got to recover from a 5-2 deficit against one of the best teams in Europe. I can't see it happening, but I'm going to enjoy the process and see if we can perform another miracle in Europe. So that's me done for the evening. You enjoy your evening. I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, make sure you smash the thumbs up button and enjoy the recordings of these trades. See you tomorrow. Take care. Now, we've got the $5 breaker. I'm in at the $0.25. With this account, I can go in a little bit bigger. Quicker gains. I'll see this. Hold the whole dollar of 5. I'm looking for 430, 435 maybe. Current high day is 430, so I want to see a break of 5-day. 29 on the ask there. See a break 430 on the ask. 29 again. Here we go. 30, there we go. 31. Take half of that off. Lock in $1,000. I'll treat me. I can wait for the treat. Current high of day is 45. I want to see this over the $0.5. 525 is where I get it. Oh, there we go. Let it pull back. I'll look for a new entry. What's the spreads on this? 20 cents. That's not bad. Let's take a short position there. Just 1,000 shares. Let's see if we can get new lows. Break 32. Over half. Over the other half at break even. There we go. 680, that was quick. Swallow now on short sale restriction. Yeah. So Western Alliance is on short sale restriction. Yeah, well, First Republic isn't. Fast fingers, that's what hotkeys are for, Kyle. What hotkeys are for. So I got for the break of 33. It broke 33, I sold. I got a $2 move on it. So I got in at 32.50 for the break of 33. So with the spreads, I lost 50 cents on that, and then I covered the first part at 31.14, and then even on the second part. I want to see this break in $30. Break 29. There we go, cover that. Nice $3 there. So we're $4 up. Happy days. It's going to be one of those days again. I'm not getting in big size. I'm not going to do what I did on Monday and dig myself a massive hole that I have to claw myself out of. I'm going to wait till the bell before I start taking larger size and being aggressive. I want to see if I can get a little bit of a cushion on these on the day, and then I can be a bit more aggressive after the bell. No, you're looking at key levels, key psychological levels, the whole dollar levels. Now, treat it like an upside. If you treat it the same way you would treat a bull flag, these are looking for a bear flag. So you look at if you looking for a bull flag, you get the pullback, and then you're looking for a candle to make a new high. Then on this, you're looking for a bounce, and then a candle makes a new low. Same sort of thing. You just trade it exactly the same principle, but inverted. So here we're going to a bit of a pullback. So now we're looking for the break of 29 for continuation. Why are they selling off? Well, the banks are in. There's a huge banking turmoil at the moment. The whole Signature Bank, Silicon Valley Bank collapsing last week. Credit Suisse this morning is now in a lot of trouble. The Saudis have already said that they're not going to bail them out. There's all kinds of banking issues, and where a lot of these stocks were on short sale restrictions. They're no longer on short sale restrictions, so people who weren't shorting it can now short it. So Pac West, is actually rallying a little bit. So that's probably to come from. So just be careful here. So the First Republic is still selling off. The other banks are rallying, so either they'll turn around and sell, or Pac West will rally. So we've got 3 minutes to the open. Probably best not to take any more positions right now. But 4K up. 4K. So getting a little bit of a pull up. The terminology I'm used to. I'm a long bias trader, so going short is not my forte. But 3K on First Republic first thing. Happy days. Break new lows. I got in there and sold at 28.50. I'm looking for 28. I'm looking for 50 cents. I got better than 50 cents. Let's see how much I can get. Can I get 27.50? Let's cover there. Just scalping. An extra almost at goal. Almost at goal. Just scalping. So we've got 170 bucks to get to goal. The question I should ask, I'm already a goal on the small account. Do I continue? I'm green. I'm going to stay green. I'm almost at goal. When I get to goal, do I get out or do I continue? Do I make hay while the sun's shining? That's the question. I think you should be okay as long as there's no additional volatility to the south side. That took a while to get filled. Just going 1,000 shares. Looking for 200 bucks. Range is $1.50. I'm looking for a bounce on 35. Volatility on this is huge. I want to see any further selling. Cover that. Well, I was 200 away. Now I'm 3 grand away. So what goes easy come, easy go. See this over 57. 57's been a key level for Schwab for a while. Well, 40 cents on the range. Schwab, that's all I'm giving it. scalping today. That's 300 quid on Shrub. Got a bad neck as well. $36 is a possibility here. 50 cents. Giving this $1, given that that's the average true range. You tell me that while I'm actually in it. Cheers, Alex. I'm pretty sure that's a joke, but Western Alliance is about to go green on the day. Charles Schwab moving up, Pac West moving up. So, First Republic, you need to do your thing. 36 on the bid is what I'm looking for. 71, 77, 80 on the ask. Getting over 36. Holding. 99 on the ask. There's 36 on the ask again. There we go. I'll just take that in, lock that in. So there we go. 4,900. We're back up to 4,900. We're 1,100 away from the breaks. This previous resistance at 37. Yeah, we've got 36.93, but let's call it 37. High of day currently 36.98. But like I say, 37. 36.99, 37. If we can get 38. Looking for 38.7. I'll take 38. So 37.70 on this. Just a moment in time. Ascending resistance there, ascending support there that on this move up, so I just don't want it to break that ascending support. It's pretty much in line with the 9 EMA, so that's needs to get back over 37. So we're looking for the break of 37. We want to retest the highs. Current high of day is 37.85. We want to get mid 37s. Retest the highs, great. Over 37 first. There's 37 on the ask. I think I'm trading too big. I've got my heart bloody racing here. I don't know why. Been adhering to the 9 EMA fairly well. don't know if I got that. Oh no, I didn't. There you go, I did get it. 10 cents on that then. Oh, no. It's FRC. Let's see if I can get 20, 30 cents on this. So we're looking at 37.50 on the ask. Buy the 9 EMA if it comes down to it. Risky strategy to buy the dip. Let's see. Where's my cursor not working? We had it was adhering to the 9 EMA for, that's why I bought the 9 EMA. I bought the dip there on the 9 EMA. It was adhering to the 9 EMA pretty much all the way up in this move, and then it just broke it as I bought it. So the technicals don't last forever. But back over over 37 will be golden. And support on the 20 EMA now. Moves back up. That'll be fine. But I'm just kind of watching that. What goes around comes around, or easy come, easy go, as it were. Western Alliance is moving up. Back West is moving up. Charles Schwab's moving up, so we should get a move here. They all seem to be moving up at the moment, with the exception of the one that I'm trading long. Yeah. 86, 4 cents, 5 6 cents away on the ask. There we go, between the spreads right now. So I need over $37. Let's break 37 again. No, it doesn't. So I'll talk to you about the put shorts and puts in a moment. Between the spreads again. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're over goal. That was nerve-wracking. I don't know why today. I'm just nervy on it today. So there we go. Okay, so Cody,